Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain you the last decision under variable costing decision making, and that is plant shutdown decision. So this type of decision may be of two types. The first is temporary suspension of production activities and the B is permanent closing down of production. So temporary closing down, first of all we are seeing it. So temporary suspension of activities is a short-term measure, whereas permanent closing down is the long-term measure. So the main question before management is when should operations be suspended? And temporary closing down is generally done in the case of depressions where the economy is going down and it is no more profitable to continue with the operations of a business. But the main question is when should we stop the operations? What is the point of decision making that now we can't go further for the operations or for the productions? So we have to find out that point. So the decision making rule is that, now listen it carefully, if products are making a contribution towards fixed cost, then production should not be suspended. Now we are not talking about the variable cost. Obviously when there is a depression, economy is going down, you will not be able to even cover up your variable cost. Now we are knowing that we are not able to make any profits, neither we are able to cover the variable cost. So the decision making rule is, are we able to contribute toward fixed cost? Then production should not be suspended. Okay, so this is the decision making rule which should be remembered. This is so because continuing production will help minimizing loss which would be incurred if plant is shut down completely. So we look for the non-cost benefits in this case. Now the role of the fixed cost can be divided further into two parts. One is the committed fixed cost and the other is discretionary fixed cost. Now what is the role of both of them in the decision making? Certain fixed costs can be avoided by management when plant is not operative. So if you have shut down your operations or the plant is not operative, then you can avoid certain fixed costs, and these are termed as discretionary fixed cost. At the discretion of management you can control these fixed costs. That's why the word discretionary fixed cost is given to it. Now the other one is committed fixed cost. These are those that cannot be avoided even if production is discontinued. Whether you are producing or not producing, whether your plant is operative or inoperative, committed fixed cost is going to be there. So while making a decision to close down temporarily, contribution should be compared with fixed cost which is to be incurred when plant is shut down. That is committed fixed cost. But if in the question there is no distinction between the discretionary or committed fixed cost, then just take it as a fixed cost and check it out whether you are able to cover up the fixed cost or you can minimize the loss. Don't go into this part. Okay, whether it is committed or discretionary, just consider it to be the committed fixed cost. Now I am going to tell you the example. The normal capacity of plant is 10,000 units. Fixed cost when plant is operative is rupees 1 lakh. Fixed cost when plant is shut down. So one is committed and other one is discretionary, 80,000. Variable cost per unit is 75 and selling price is 80 rupees. And estimated sales volume at this price is 5,000 units. Now let's see the marginal cost statement and find out what is the contribution and what can be the probable loss. Now sales, 5,000 units at the 8 rupees of 80 rupees. So 4 lakhs less marginal cost 5,000 units at the rate of rupees 75, 3,75,000. So the contribution is 25,000. Now, fixed cost if plant is operative, 1 lakh. So the loss is now 75,000. Okay. Now, if the plant is shut down, the loss due to fixed cost would be 80,000. It is given in the question. And if it is operative, then the loss is 75,000. So if the plant is operated, the loss is 75,000. The effect of plant operating is only a small amount of loss of rupees 5,000. 80 minus 75. There is not a big difference between the loss. That is only 5,000 rupees. So thus, keeping in view this small amount, operating a plant offers certain non-cost advantages which we can keep in mind. That is, the plant will be in gear, retaining the customers, retaining all the skilled labor and managerial personnel. Thus, it would be advisable to continue the production even if there is a small amount of loss, because of non-cost factors outweigh the loss. 5,000 is not a big amount, but the non-cost factors which are being talked here, these are the main reasons which help us to retain all our employees, managerial personnel and labor, skilled labor, even customers. So by looking at these non-cost factors, the loss is very much lower. So it should be operative. Now, in case the selling price is below the marginal cost and makes no contribution towards the fixed cost, then on cost consideration, the plant should be temporarily shut down. But the final decision in the regard should be taken after considering non-cost factors like effect of shutdown on plant, fear of losing the market, effect on relationship with workers and suppliers. Now the other decision was permanent shutdown. So far permanent closing down of business is concerned, such a decision is a drastic step and should be taken only when in a long run the business does not expect to earn a sufficient return to cover the risk involved. In other words, in a long run, selling price must not only cover the total cost, but it should also give a reasonable return on capital employed. And in a long run, if you are not able to cover your total cost, you are not going to add in the capital employed, you are not able to earn the profit, then it's better to go down for the permanent shutdown option.